Hi there, you little skin sack full of meat and bone chunks and nerve endings and, the occasional jiggly bit. Yeah, you know, the one with crippling depression who's constantly on the verge of having a mental breakdown. Yeah, I want to have a word with you about my upcoming projects. Yeah, it's just what you wanted, huh? Interrupting your regularly... Wait, how does that go? Doesn't matter. Interrupting your regularly scheduled program for me to talk about my progress. Okay, so currently all that's out is episode 1 of While I Walk. And part 1 of something. Part 2 is on its way right now. It's in the works. It should be out maybe on the 4th, I'm hoping. Besides for that, I have other projects coming. Don't worry. I'm hoping for 2 to 3 monthly uploads besides for While I Walk. These can happen whenever. Hence, unedited and just walk and talk. So these are easy enough. These could be daily if I wanted them to. I do go on daily walks, but sometimes it's nice to not have to talk and record and focus on not stuttering. God, life is hard. So that's basically it so far. I could spoil a few things, but I won't right now. I'll let you wait. Back to what it would be. Hi there! Welcome to episode 2 of While I Walk. So, today, I guess yesterday, maybe? Doesn't matter! Of what I was doing yesterday, I had thoughts. Bacon. So, bacon, right? It's delicious. Everyone knows it, if you're American at least. And it's pig fat, right? So bacon being made of pig fat being mostly like pockets. It's not dense. When you cook it, all those pockets burst, I guess, in a way, releasing all the trapped air. And is nitrogen in pig fat? I don't think so, but maybe. Releasing that, causing that bacon to shrivel up, like bacon does. And it got me wondering, is there anything else in life that does similar things? I mean, you look at spinach, right? You boil that down and you get a whole 2 pounds of 2-foot block of spinach goes on to like 1 cup because spinach sucks. Well, I guess crossing traffic. Give me a second here. And we're crossed. Okay. But then I was thinking, like, is there a use for this in any way? Or something that's big but can shrivel up when it needs to, but it's a controlled shrivel, right? You get a bacon press. Shut up, truck. You get a bacon press, and you put that on your bacon while it's cooking. It'll stay flat, it'll stay thin. It won't shrivel up and get all, warped. But anyways, god damn, I hear people. Fuck, it's a group of kids. Why is there a daycare? Why is it out? It's 4 o'clock. Fine. 1 second. Almost. We're in the clear. Okay, good. So, for a current short novel, I guess I'm writing, I'm finding new ways of technology and things for them to use. And I've got the bacon. Got me thinking about it, right? Like ways that, rather than having things expand, things that can shrink, compact, take up less space. I'm trying to think of other things that do that, right? Ice and water came to mind, but water, when it cooks, turns into vapor. Doesn't really reduce. Well, when it gets colder, it freezes, it expands. Ice, however, when you melt it or heat it, it does reduce to a certain degree because it expands from water to ice as molecules, have to be more stationary and find room to settle down. once you're able to move around more freely, it takes up less space. It holds form to whatever shape it's in. So ice could be used as a way of, I guess, I don't know. I didn't really think this out. Shit. What else can I talk about? Oh, I guess I hear a car, so. I could talk about religion, but I do want that to be its own video, edited with pictures and all. I could do a video on my thoughts on the universe and why I think it works, but that's gonna end up being like half an hour, and I really don't feel like spending a month of my time, or probably closer to just like 12 hours of work, editing that just for that one thing, because there's just so much to cover there, and I could walk and talk. I guess we'll do that, maybe. We'll start with that for now. So my thoughts on, holy shit, the gate's open. I could get my car through here. Alright, anyways, my thoughts on the universe and shit. First of all, the universe is whack. The universe is fucked up. Everything in here once is gone, right? Humans are, we're kind of shit creatures. We're, doing this to the earth. And I'm sure it wants us gone, as do all the other living things here. For Mars didn't want us to go put our footprints all over its pretty red sand. For the moon felt violated by its first touch. I think the only one that's cool is Saturn. It kind of sits back and chill. It doesn't really care about us, huh? Person, I can't tell if they're going away or walking towards us. They're definitely walking towards us, and there's two of them. I'll quiet down just a hair. Phone will go down when we get close enough. Well, camera. Phone's in my pocket. So, we've established that I think the universe does not want us, but hey, we're humans, we don't give a fuck. No, we don't. We're gonna colonize the shit out of this place and everywhere else around us, unless we die, which we probably will. We have the technology to do it, we just aren't smart enough to use it yet. I guess what I think is out there in the universe, I'm convinced, not like, little green men, but definitely the possibility of having life on planets in our solar system. Maybe some sort of, I'm sure everyone's thought this, bacteria and, multicellular organisms or single-celled organisms maybe, that feed off of sort of outer Earth atmosphere minerals and stuff and don't require on nitrogen and oxygen to breathe. Okay, 1 second. We had a cute dog. Yeah, alright. Things like that, sort of like a tardigrade or I guess not amoeba, but something along those lines I think is definitely possible and probably out there. I gotta sneeze. Just aren't looking hard enough. I have a small, I say small, it's massive, fascination with wormholes, because they're not technically confirmed yet. But god damn it, they're cool. The thought of a warped place in space and time connected to somewhere else, millions of light years away, that you can get across in like 7 seconds is awesome. And I was recently talking with friends about it, because I guess we're all sort of like this, and we've sorted out wormholes and figured out how we think they would likely work. So there's obviously the explanation of a wormhole, where it's draw one point piece of paper on this side, another point on the opposite side, fold paper in half, stab the pencil through it, and then boom, that's a wormhole. Well, kinda, yeah, but we'd like to get into nitty-gritty stuff, so actually, yeah, I'll explain that in a different video. I don't really feel like doing that while walking. I'm already hot. fucking 90 degrees out. So, Jesus Christ, I'm breathing heavy, sorry. I feel like, at least for me, the ways we categorized wormholes to our knowledge or state of degree, I guess, was like three main branches, right? A wormhole that sucks things in and pushes things out, sort of like a Einstein-Rosen bridge. The theory of black holes sucking things in, or things go into a black hole, and then they exit out a white hole, like a point of space, and rejects mass and gravity, so pushes things away from it, making it nearly impossible to reach it. There's that one. We categorize that as a wormhole that sucks things in one end, pushes out the other. A wormhole that sucks on both ends, sucks on both ends. We thought, well, we'd probably just get stuck in the middle of it, and who knows what that would be like. We don't want to go through that to figure it out. So, besides that, wormhole that pushes both ends out. You can force your way through either way. It'd be like a light pushing force, but it wouldn't pull you in. You would have a choice almost. And then a wormhole that doesn't do either. It's just an entrance and an exit to wherever. So there's that. I guess that's not important unless you're me and you're having an obsession with wormholes and black holes. Holes. I like holes, space holes, the big sexy white, black, and wormholes. Yeah, those ones we're gonna fly our spaceships into and penetrate them real good. Yeah, those holes. While we're here, about just nature. I think nature's pretty fucking awesome. Look at this, yeah? Besides for the water looking like absolute shit, it's pretty nice. I gotta have a topic. I don't have to talk about myself. This is boring. I gotta think. I'll tell a story that inquires a question for others to answer. Alright. You, the engineer in a spaceship. Sorry, hold on. Let me think this out real quick. In a couple of seconds. Got it, okay. You're the engineer on one of Earth's newest models of spacecraft, used to deliver things to the space station in Mars orbit. You're an engineer. On your ship there's the navigator, the supplier, the medic, and anyone else who paid the $1 million to get on. Your ship is, being the newest model, is experimenting with the speed of light. So you start taking off and you build up speed. You exit Earth's atmosphere at roughly 750 miles an hour before turning slightly, entering Earth's orbit, using that as a slingshot to guide yourself towards Mars. The spacecraft is now traveling at roughly 30,000 miles an hour at half fuel. At this point, you and the crew are all strapped in your seats. Your craft has shut the engines off as it nears light speed. You should arrive at Mars in 4.3 seconds, assuming everything goes according to plan. But the issue here is the idiots who paid money to board the ship know nothing about what's going on except for what they might have been told. You don't really know what goes on in lesser people's minds. So in one of their heads, they're convinced that the speed of light is the speed of time, rather that the two are equal. So as you approach the speed of light, time will slow down and eventually freeze, except for you, the ship, and everything in it. You being the good smart being you are, oh, this is false. Yes, there's a time duration or delay when going fast enough out of Earth's atmosphere due to, relativity in time and shit. The closer you are to a strong enough center of mass, the faster time seems to go. And the farther you are, the slower. Damn it, there's a bike. 1 second. Anyway, he's convinced that time will stop, essentially causing time travel into the future. What the fuck is up with bikers today? God. Oh, I feel bad. I knew the man. Anyways. Fucking mosquito. Okay. As you're going through with your ship at light speed, over that course of that 4.3 seconds, nothing seems to change. You can still move your hand at moderate speed. You can still kick your legs, and it doesn't feel slow. Sure, there's a little bit of a pressure towards the back as you're going so stupidly fast, but... Oh, also, I guess in this story or experiment, we're assuming that by now, at this point, humanity is hopefully smart enough to realize that mass speed will probably kill you, and we've realized and found a solution to prevent that. So, yeah. I guess that was all I came up with in the few seconds I had of whether or not time dilation is, how steep of a process is it, how faster you go, and as you go faster than the speed of light, what is it? I would like to deeply apologize. I was interrupted by those dicks back there who thought they knew me. They were some kids in grades below. For some reason, everyone at school knows my name, and I know no one. Sure, I did schooling at home this year, due to the you-know-what virus, but besides that, how they thought they knew me, so they didn't know me, they got my name wrong, which was kind of funny. So, yes, these are supposed to be unedited, but to cut that out, just for sake of privacy. And in case they ever happen to stumble upon this, which I'm sure they won't. So, I guess to get to the question that I was asking with that somewhat of a story was, what do you think? Does time slow down the faster you go? Actually, with that high of speed of light, up to the speed of light, how much does time seem to slow down? How much does it really slow down, if it does at all? And then, sorry. And then past the speed of light, does it increase, or do things speed up, slow down? What happens? What do you think? I want your thoughts. Let me pick your mind. I kind of wanted to wrap it up with that, but I feel a little bad now that this has to be edited slightly. Fucking dicks, God, it's gonna piss me off now. I don't really know what else to say, though. I didn't know what I was gonna do after the first 3 minutes of this shit. I guess just stay on the lookout for part 2, or of something part 2. Fuck it, I'll spoil. Besides that, I have a video in the works about the tortoise and the hare story. You know how the tortoise wins a 100-meter race against a hare, which is utterly stupid. And getting into the physics of that and explaining how that would work in different environments, such as underwater if it was in space in a certain way. All that sort of stuff I thought was kind of fun. And sorry. And then another short story I've written that I'm gonna record and edit it with pictures and all that, just to make it interesting. That one, I guess they will leave a secret. I don't need to spoil. I guess that'll end it now. Oh, yeah. Apologies for episode 1 and the extreme amount of unnecessary swearing. I do feel a little immature about that. You know, at the end with the whole, I hope you enjoyed. That was rough. The first one was very rough. This one's still gonna be rough. I don't care. I need content, and I'm too lazy to edit right now. This is what you get. With that, I'll end it. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye.